Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Learning to Cook with Peter and yeah.
Today we're going to be learning our favorite Malaysian dessert, which is a Nyonya Kuih by the name of Pulut Tekan.
Coupled together with kaya, which is a smooth, rich coconut jam, this glutinous rice dessert is a tasty steamed bite-sized treat sure to delight anyone.
So I think this might call for an outfit change. That's better. This is a traditional Nonya outfit known as a baju kebaya, and it belonged to my mum, which she wore in her 20s.
She will be helping us out when we get stuck along the way as well. Shall we get cooking?
Let's do it.
So let's start off with the ingredients first. We have two piles, one for the glutinous rice and the other pile here is for the kaya. We'll go over the kaya first because that's the quickest one. We've got coconut milk, 200 grams of sugar, 4 eggs, and a bunch of pandan leaves. We've also got a bunch of pandan leaves for the glutinous rice. And how much rice do we have?
We have 600 grams of glutinous rice.
A bunch of these banana leaves, coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of blue butterfly pea, and half a teaspoon of salt.
So the very first step we need to do is wash our glutinous rice, drain out that water, and pour it into the casserole dish. So you need to leave that overnight to soak, but luckily here's one we prepared earlier. You'll notice that the rice looks a lot fluffier now.
So the next step is to get the rice ready for steaming, and I need a sieve first to get all the water out.
Next we shall add the coconut in, and then after that just add some water as well. And next we can just put the screw pine leaf,
Also known as pandan leaf.
yes, just put it on top.
And how long do you think we'll need to stay in there for, Mum?
I would say about 45 minutes to an hour.
We've just got water in here.
Yep.
Steams up there.
So this is one of the more labor-intensive parts. We're gonna make the kaya. So I'm gonna crack all 4 eggs into the bowl and then gently whisk the sugar in. So we'll start that now. Gently whisk away while I'm adding the sugar.
That's right.
So you see all these clumps of egg white that's in here. Mum says we now need to sieve it so that we can get rid of that, which is what I'm gonna do right now. And now just using a spoon to get the last part of the egg mixture into the bowl. Mum always emphasizes how important this step is. You have to stir continuously for about 45 minutes, not stopping at all, because once it clumps, that kaya is a goner.
We are caramelizing it on a low fire, and then we'll be adding it to the kaya. Mum's just tag teamed with Peter.
So as you guys can see, it didn't take much ingredients to make this, but there's a lot of effort involved. The girls have been stirring for a long time.
Recipes.
Building up a little bit of a sweat even.
It's really hot, the sun's on us, the steam is going. So while we're waiting for that sugar to melt, we're going to chuck in our remaining pandan leaves into the kaya.
Ooh, it's already thickened so much already.
And next we're going to be adding in that caramelized sugar into the kaya to give it that color that we're after. So what we're waiting for is the rice to be fully cooked, and that's why we're giving it a stir to make sure everything's nice and even. And finally, about an hour later of stirring, we are done. It's a nice thicker consistency now. Turn the heat off. And we'll just chuck it into a bowl. There is good news. If this task is just way too long for you guys, you can buy ready-made kaya from any Asian grocery market, and this is one that we like, Nonya Kaya from EPAC.
Before we can eat is get the rice prepared. As you can see, it is now fully cooked and even.
Nice.
And seriously guys, it smells freaking amazing.
Okay.
So take that out. Yep. And let's put it over this side.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, the coconut smell. Ooh.
So now we need to take 1/3 of the rice and put in this bowl.
Okay, and are we adding the blue butterfly pea powder into that food, is it?
Yes. But
Okay.
first we need to put some water.
Just like the kaya, you'll want to take out the pandan leaves. They've served their purpose, making the rice smell amazingly.
Fragrant.
So as you guys can see, Nyonya Kuih takes a lot of effort to make, and it's not really something that you'll see in a lot of restaurants, especially not in New Zealand. But one of the last places that we do remember having a pretty good one outside of Malaysia was over in Sydney.
And now for the final part, layering it all up together, and we are on our own devices for this, but Mom's gonna yell us some instructions.
Yeah. You're gonna need 2 casserole dishes if you are at this step.
The equal sizes.
Yeah, because you're gonna be squishing the rice together.
That's right.
Let's get started.
So with our plates though, we need to line them with the banana leaf, and just remember to keep that matte side facing up when you're doing this.
Yeah, banana leaves has a matte side and a shiny side. The matte side is not so sticky on the rice, whereas the shiny side, the rice will stick to it. I've got all the rice in the pot. I've got all the blue rice in the pot.
It's looking like a big mush right now.
Yeah, it's time to compress it, I think.
I think so. So with the remaining banana leaf, this time we want to put the matte side down.
Yeah, make sure there's nothing sticking to it.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Here's where the other plate comes in.
And I'm guessing you just squish away, huh?
Okay, not too much.
Not too hard.
Don't break it. So handy tip from Mum is find anything heavy. We've got our mortar and pestle that we used in the mihun kueh episode. We would leave it for about half an hour.
So we're ready to transfer the rice
Unveiling.
over. The kaya already looks amazing.
That's perfect.
So let's do this, huh?
Okay, pick up the top.
Ooh, look at that. Wow.
Wow.
That looks amazing. So what you want to do with this is cut the glutinous rice into little cubes, spread on some of the kaya jam. We're going to chuck it on top of some banana leaf just because we're fancy like that. And you're ready to eat.
Ready for a Pulut Tekan cheers?
Yeah, Pulut Tekan cheers. Oh man.
So yummy.
That is unbelievable.
Still nice and warm as well.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that this was just egg, coconut, and sugar.
It is
Does
a
it-
coconut jam. So.
It freaking tastes amazing. Like
Together
seriously.
with that rice. Yum.
Fragrance of the banana leaf really comes through, as well as the pandan leaf.
And in case you're wondering, blue butterfly pea does not have any flavor. It's purely an aesthetic thing.
But yeah, if you do try make this, take your time making the kaya jam in particular.
Patience is key.
Yeah, don't rush it. And since this is a nonyan dessert, it might be interesting to mention that your grandma.
Yeah, my great grandma was a nonya. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, we hope you will give us those likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop us a comment. We love hearing from you. If anyone attempts this recipe, please let us know. We would love to see how you get on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will catch you guys next time.
See you guys.
Bye.